Welcome back to the Priestess Prophecies. It is Priestess Melissa here to do your weekly reading. Sundays is always the day that I generally will look at what is going on for the week and see what the messages are from Spirit. Now these cards are the Goddess Aset or Aset Egyptian Oracle cards. So Goddess Isis is coming through today. I love these cards because in the book, they give you a message, but then at the end, they give you what to look forward to as far as different areas of your life. So we're going to see what card comes out for us today as a collective for this week ahead. So as you can see here, we've got the energy of Isis with us. This is a candle holder, but I've chosen to put these beautiful crystals that were once bracelets and it broke, but now they serve as a beautiful centerpiece here on the table. So let us move forward, shall we, with this reading today. Now, what I like to always do before I begin the reading, guys, is use my Tibetan bowl here, my singing bowl. This helps us as we take a couple of slow, deep breaths to honor the wisdom and the energy of our ancestors, way showers, and guides as they come through with the messages for today. Thank you for joining us, great ones, and show us what we need to know. Wonderful. All right, well, let's get into it, shall we? And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Now, do remember that, timing is fluid. These readings are, in fact, timeless. So whenever you come across them and, the message of the title resonates with you or that kind of thing, this is meant for you. Look at it and see what it offers you. All right, so let's see today. Goddess Isis, what is the message for the collective moving forward this week? What do we need to know? Coming out today is the energy of Osiris. Now we're going to read more into this card, of course, but this talks about, if you know the story of Osiris, his body was dismembered by his brother Set, who was jealous of him and everything that, he was able to accomplish in his life. It's almost like that Cain and Abel type of energy, right? So Osiris and heavenly messages, the number 27 for this card today. This is talking about bringing back all of those parts of yourself that maybe have been scattered, whether that's your feelings, your thoughts, and gaining some order from all of this chaos, if you will, so that you can move forward and have a positive resolution in your life of some sort. So 27-9 is wish fulfillment. Let's read this card today. It says Osiris was married to Aset, and that's Isis, of course, the goddess, and was the pharaoh of Egypt. And together they ruled in a wise and fair manner. He was murdered by his brother Set, and it took Aset many years to find all his body parts and then to mummify him so he could become the god of the underworld or the afterlife. So this is, going deep within ourselves, and again, bringing back those parts, those parts that haven't been healed within ourselves, and looking at them and allowing ourselves to heal so that we can come together in our psyche, in our emotions, in that balanced way, right? And become that god or goddess within ourselves. Osiris has a beautiful green energy, and his wise counsel should be sought when trying to understand the great mysteries of life, death, and the eternal life. A channeled message from Osiris says, "My soul is healed, for my beloved wife Aset did mummify me after my death at the hands of Set. Now I am a star in the sky, and the dead join me there, and they have messages for you. They say they have made it safely to the other side and are happy to be free from a difficult earthly life, and they often sail joyfully with me in my solar bark through the sky. From there, they send you love and blessings and gratitude for accepting their transition. So if you've been upset or unhappy and you haven't been able to move forward because of someone who has transitioned or moved on energetically from this third dimensional time frame, and you're still mourning over them, they're telling you now that everything is okay. There's no need for you to mourn over them any longer, and to carry on with your life and to make it beautiful. Let them live in your memory, but don't let them be the focus, that sorrow of them not being there any longer. So the meanings for this week for this card are: for abundance, there may be some disputes in regards to financial payments, and you need to watch out for deception. Take time out for spiritual healing and courses for yourself. So this is a time to really, again, heal. Maybe figure out some kind of, training or healing course, or maybe something will come to you, or you'll come across something that is just right for you and for what you're needing to heal. And Spirit's saying, take advantage of this. This will bring a lot of abundance into your life in many ways. For love, separation from your partner for a short or long time. Spend this time on self-development and your spiritual path. So as you develop in yourself and you focus on yourself and bettering yourself, if this is a loss of a partner, then you are actually going to be, doing better for yourself, first of all. But if you do end up coming back together, you will be in that healed place and you'll be able to be together again, if you will. Work and career says delays and disruptions at work are possible, and possible job loss. Reconsider your future path in life. So always be thinking about, a little bit future forward thinking at all times. Have a plan in place, A, B, and maybe even C at least. For travel, it says travel is indicated for work, which will be successful, but a challenge for you, plus on your family life. So if you do have a family, it's just saying that right now it may be a tough time for them to be away from you. And, there may be a real disconnect when you are away, but there is a way to find balance with all of that, of course. For health, it says long-standing health issues take time to heal, and spiritual healing would help. So, reach out if you do need any spiritual healing. At Firefly Metaphysical, we do offer Reiki, as well as hypnotherapy, card readings, spiritual counseling. So there is always options for you. For family, it says family members in spirit have messages for you. Elders in the family need extra support during their last years on earth. So they may need help, those, grandmothers and things like that. Really spend time with them. Learn what you can about where you come from and how you can be more powerful moving forward in your future. And also helping them to be at peace so that they can move forward on their journey, right? So for the future, your time of challenges will be followed by great joy. Anytime we undertake these big transformations in our life, you know what I mean? And this is a transformation. We talked again about, Osiris pulling back all of those parts of, Osiris, the masculine. It's like regaining our strength, from that energetic perspective, and allowing ourselves, even in the face of great adversity, to be able to see that we can always triumph and overcome through these situations. And so after all of that is said and done, Spirit is saying there is so much to look forward to. You know what I mean? Great joy. So, anytime we follow our plans and see them through, and, just continue to have faith and hope that things will work out for the best, regardless of how we may think that looks. Spirit knows the right plan, and so it is trusting that everything will come together for us. And so now the crazy, sexy love messages are going to give us a main energy for each aspect, or each, 3 rows here, and we're going to see what's going on, what we need to do here. Dance. This is beautiful energy. I love this card. I'll read all of these in just a moment, because on the back it's got a message here. But dance, this is about tapping into that being alive energy, because you are alive. You are able to pull yourself back together in this physical body and rejoice in that way of spirit, reconnecting with yourself and with spirit to be able to do so. Wow. And what else wants to come out for us today, moving ahead for this week? Accept compliments. You may have people around you that are really, think that you're a great person and you have a lot to offer, and they really like being around you and that kind of thing. And if people happen to point out, that there is something awesome about you, accept that. Be happy about the fact that people are seeing you for your uniqueness. We talked about this yesterday with that original self card, right? So when people are noticing you and rewarding you in a sense for being who you are, allow yourself to tap into that energy and really enjoy it, right? Be alive. Don't be so focused on what has been lost or what is gone, because it's never completely gone. Celebrate your love always, right? The love within you, the love that you have with others around you. Don't discount what is right in front of you and in the here and now, is what Spirit is saying with these cards, right? So dance, first of all, says, kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out, right? So this is a way of bringing everything that you want actually back together, because when we tap into this good feeling energy and we do so like as a practice, this is what over time helps us to bring everything back together, bring ourselves back together into wholeness, right? So Osiris is that power, when we bring ourselves back into that wholeness, or when we allow someone to help us come back into that wholeness, right? Maybe there is someone in your life who's trying to help you with that, like Aset, Accept compliments. This is beautiful energy. This mermaid is happy. She is enjoying herself. She is singing. It says the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off. Don't play it down or reject the gift. You will be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. I love that. All right, so you are worthy of praise. So again, think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. If someone has the inclination and they have to just say what they say because what they see in the moment is inspiring them so much, allow yourself to receive that compliment, is what Spirit is saying today. Soak it up, be happy, dance, twirl, even just within yourself. Allow yourselves to feel happy and to be able to receive those vitamins, those little doses of happiness within your day, right? And then celebrate your love. That is so beautiful. I see a lot of coming together here, within oneself and even possibly within love. And we're going to look at a love message card, of course, at the end. So don't go away. We got the romance angel cards. And for every reading that I'm going to be doing for the month of February, I will draw one of these cards at the end if I don't do a love reading in general, and just see what is going on with that. So it says, when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It is all too easy to get comfortable and to put your relationship on cruise control. Yeah, don't ever do that, because then if it's not exciting, if you're not dancing, if you're not complimenting each other, then things can't, how are you going to come together and really do what you need to do, this great work here, right? And this could be about a twin flame or a very strong soulmate relationship indeed. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier you and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Ooh, I love that. All right, so this is about feeling good within ourselves, because we only want to attract those good feeling partners to us, right? We don't want to be in negative energy, because when that happens, that's when we draw in those type of people that we really don't want to be around. All right, has anybody seen the Vice Versa Tarot? I love these cards. Front and back. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these cards real quick and we'll get an idea of what we're looking at here. Maybe what's keeping us from tapping into this energy and really pulling it together, you know, pulling ourselves together so we can have this happiness in our lives, and we can feel that, you know, those vitamin doses of positive energy within our bodies going into our cells, dancing around and really tapping into all of that energy. So what's going on here for dance? And what came out for that was the Two of Swords. So it's like the waters are turbulent. They need to be calmed down. And guess what? You're the only one that can do it. You're the only one who can generate those emotions, or you should be doing that, not looking for someone else to do that. Then you're blinded to the power that you really have to be able to draw upon with this masculine and feminine energy. You're crossing yourself, right? So take the blindfold off, Spirit is saying. Tap more into that positive energy. Make a choice in your mind is what this is saying, but you're sitting with those energies and those turbulent waters below you. So if you don't calm things down, right, you're not going to be able to think properly. Emperor energy coming out here. So this is talking about, you know, sitting in that seat of power. This also may be some kind of indecision, you know, or inability to see things clearly with a partner. Maybe there's a lot of energy that is causing you to be confused with this crossing energy, the masculine and feminine energy. You know, maybe sometimes things are good and you do feel good with this person, but maybe sometimes things aren't so good and, you know, you feel a little stuck, or, you know, not able to really tap into that more lighthearted energy that we need to, right? And so here, that's sitting in a lot of concerns. This is the Nine of Swords energy. So when we're in this energy, along with the Two of Swords and the Emperor energy, it's like there's no way that we can really make clear decisions in this state, right? We're constantly up in our head. We're not seeing things clearly. All we see are all of the problems around us, right? Again, up in our head. So the only way to help get out of our head is to tap into that more lighthearted energy. Dance it off, you know, get to a better place within yourself, feeling better, if you will, and that will help you to come to clear answers for your situation. You know what I mean? All right, so that is for that row. Next, for accepting compliments. Accepting compliments. This is, you know, I really see with this Osiris energy and, you know, pulling all the parts back. It's like that when we have trauma, when you think about that, it really can blind us to all of the good that is all around us. You know what I mean? We could be turning our back to our ships coming in, to balancing everything out. You know, when our waters are not calm, and we're not in that happy state, we're not even open to receiving compliments. We're not even feeling good, you know what I mean? And we may pull away from people. We may turn away from those things that are actually going to bring us what we want, bring those ships in and be, you know, the answer to everything we've been looking for. Yeah. So someone's energy is definitely very turbulent right now. Maybe, again, not in a place of receiving compliments because they just don't feel good about themselves. This is the Knight of Wands energy, but it's in reverse. So it's like it's going to be hard to keep that torch lit if it's raining, right? So in this case, it doesn't feel like someone's choosing the right energy to be in, to be able to allow that coming back together. But something is being uncovered because the priestess or the high priestess is in reverse here. And that means that something is going to be seen, all right? And you have to then, once you're being shown this, allow yourself to say, do I want to continue to sit in this energy, or do I want to celebrate? Do I want to feel good and happy in my life and with those people around me? It's all about making those decisions, you know what I mean? About who you're allowing around you, what you're entertaining your energy with, your mind and all of that. Celebrate your love. With that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is in reverse, though. Instead of being in that state where you are in the seat of power, it's like you are having to ask for that. It's like you're not quite mature enough yet to step fully into that Ten of Pentacles energy. The Spirit is trying to show you, once again, that by celebrating, by feeling good, by making choices, you know, that are going to assist you, you know, in receiving all of this abundance here, we need to first look at what is being offered. Is this something that's going to serve us, you know? Or is this something that's hidden within us when we talk about the loved ones that have moved on, right? And maybe this could be a past love, if you will, but we're keeping them still within the recesses of our mind and our energy and things of that nature. And perhaps that is what's keeping us from really reaching, you know, to, or going to the next level, like leaving the past behind kind of energy. And this is the Queen of Cups, but in reverse. So once again, it's like we could still be going within with that crane energy that we see there on the back of her throne, right? And we also see here, there are a lot of seashells and different things of that nature. There seems to be a lot of going within and reflecting, reminiscing, celebrating perhaps as we move forward. But right now I feel like there's a lot that we're looking at going within at this time. It's more of a transition period, you know what I mean? The gathering is still occurring, the coming back together, if you will. When I stopped shuffling, we had the Ten of Cups on the top. There is opportunity, it feels like, for things to be resurrected, you know, within yourself or with another person. You'll know how that best applies to you, but it's all up to you and how you choose to work with that energy. All right, so coming out with the Romance Angel card, as I promised, we're going to see how love is working within our lives for this day anyway. But this is our energy moving forward, guys. It's about, again, bringing that balance back to our mental, emotional state, which in turn will affect us on our physical level in very positive ways, because as we start to have more positive thoughts and feelings, it will in turn allow that energy, like those little vitamin doses, to move throughout our bodies, through our neurological system, because that's what sends the messages. And then we will be able to dance in that energy more readily, right? Because we've done all of that work to bring ourselves back to that place of wholeness where we can accept compliments and even give them, you know, and be honest and happy for people, so that we can celebrate together in our own uniqueness and what we all have to offer this world, right? All right, one last card for love. Let's see what the Romance Angels want to say. And it is wedding. This is definitely a reunion within yourself or with someone, you know, that either you've been connected to in the past, or maybe you are connected to now. But it's going to deepen, because now you have this, when we think about Osiris and Aset, right? You've done the work. You've gone through all the tough times. You've been there with each other through the thick and the thin. And you've allowed yourself to step up to the plate on both sides of the field, right? And to win the game, to win this game of energy, of connection, of creation, understanding how it all works on a deeper level. I love this message for us today. That's beautiful. So bring it all back together, guys. This is what it's all about today. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It does help me to keep the channel growing. And I will see you soon for another reading. Blessings and bye for now.